Welcome back, everyone. I know it's been forever since we've done one of these videos. This is an update on our Lego city. And yeah, a lot has changed since the last time we have shown you what it looks like. Of course, we start off at the residential area. The last update that we gave you, you saw the school. This is the school, fully populated now with a couple of kids, as you can see, sitting in class, busy doing their work with their teachers. We even have a young man busy learning how to play the violin. And then, of course, we come across to the residential area here. And yeah, the houses have been updated, they furnished, there's some stuff happening on the inside. And some of the houses have also been moved around a bit, I think, just to flow a little better. And then, of course, the apartment building has also been updated. You can see the roof has been updated. So each apartment has its own individual roof with a slight attic. The hotel is pretty much still the same, as you can see, and except for, I think, the horses that are there, at the hotel. There's obviously also a little monkey in the tree, as you would notice, and then here's our little airport, still pretty much the same. And then we move over to the center of town, or the downtown area. There's the hospital, next to it the police station, with all of the various vehicles that we have, the police car, as well as the big van where you can obviously pick up criminals that you've arrested. We have how many? 6 police officers out on the road, including one on a motorbike. Next to that is the KFC. That's Sanbo. Those are Sanbo sets. The KFC as well as the McDonald's next to it. And then, of course, there's our checkers. The famous checkers that you could buy and build yourself if you go to the retail store and purchase some groceries for a particular amount. We come back this way. Here's the Octane Garage, one of my favorite sets. Remember, I was very excited the last time I got that. It was still pretty new. And then, of course, there's the tow truck. It's a bit of a mock, something that I saw on this wonderful channel on YouTube, giving you building instructions, for vehicle mocks. And that's where we got that one from. Now you would also notice that the road base plates are all in place throughout the entire city. So the entire city now has a road network, which I'm very, very excited by. And as you can see, we have quite a bit of traffic going on. On this side, this is the side I call the fantasy or children's side. As you can see, this is my daughter's Frozen set, one of those little Lego book sets that you can purchase. There's Elsa sitting on a throne there. I hope you can notice and see. There she's sitting on a throne, and there's a couple of other Frozen characters also sitting here in the little merry-go-round, which works. And I put it in. This is a bit of a mock adjustment with a couple of child minifigs, and they sit in there. Here we come across to our Ferris wheel, and as you can see, that does work, and it is actually operational. All that you have to do is you just have to do that with about 4 child minifigures in it. The rest of the kids are in class, probably a bit envious of what's going on the outside, but I figured that's sort of a kiddie corner. And then here we have a beautiful wall. One of the bits of the wall is leaning a little bit, but you get the general sense because we want to keep our kids safe, because in just a few I will show you the train obviously passing there. And as you can see, plenty of traffic on the roads, plenty happening, bringing it across this way as well. This is obviously our city hall, and there you can see the mayor is busy giving a bit of a speech, and then obviously the various cars coming across. We've also updated things a bit. Whoops, I just noticed that some of our doctors are missing from the hospital. There's the fire engine in front of the fire station. As you would notice, we've also tiled a bit of a sidewalk with some of these manholes, and there's unfortunately a doctor, probably really tired from working too hard during his shift. So this is something I'm really excited by. This is a mock, literally a mock that I made from all the leftover Lego that we had. And yeah, it's a 4-story skyscraper, and you can see that all of the windows are basically made up of doors, leftover doors that we had. And there's a bit of a guy that's a bit scared standing in the elevator. And our building, I think, is the only building that has a water tower, of course. And then you can see here on the side, try to make it as uniform as possible. But as you would notice, it's a triangular building, something akin to what you would see in New York City all too often. And on the theme of skyscrapers, this is obviously the first mock that I made. This was pick a brick that my wife organized me for my birthday. And what I did was I chose all of these pieces. I'm sure she thought I was very boring at the time, just choosing all these white pieces along with the windows. And lo and behold, managed to put together this wonderful office building. We also then managed to get this massive Lego hall. And that's why you would see that our entire city is populated with minifigs. So that we were able to fill up our city. You would also notice that the hospital has finally been furnished again. And there, everyone's in the hospital, busy doing what they have to do. Added in a little, a few accent features, like, for example, this cannon next to our city hall, just to give it sort of that old look. Talk about accents. You would notice this cool detail that I've included on this new building from leftover blocks. And yeah, that's pretty much the city thus far. I think the only thing that's left is to give you a bit of a tour with, of course, our train. Not really much of a tour on the train, but just to show you how the train obviously loops around the city and what it looks like at the moment. And I think it looks pretty cool. Train still snakes around our city. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this update. I know it's been a while since we've done an update, but we pretty much finished off the city now. And who knows, maybe one day when I grow up, I'll be able to afford some more, get some modular buildings in. And I think it's about time that we started moving on those very quickly, because as you know, those tend to get sold out very, very quickly. So hoping to get a couple of modulars, add another table, new road base plates as well. And of course, my daughter is also really into Lego Friends in particular. And I think she would definitely enjoy her own Lego Friends city. So like and subscribe and comment, the usual stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. One day, we'll probably break down videos on each and every single building that we have in our city. Till then, cheers, all the best.